Having been one of the first patients in Ireland to be prescribed my previous weight management treatment and having been on it now for about 15 months or so, it is time to stop. I did not think that that is something that I would kind of ever be saying, but over the past while, a few factors have kind of fed into this decision. I am nearly at my place of maintenance, factoring in for myself as well the costings of the medication at the moment and looking at what the alternatives are. And through discussions with my provider about alternatives, I have taken my last bit off my previous treatment and I am going to be moving to a new treatment from next week. I know that this is something that a lot of people are in a headspace of trying to think about at the moment for various reasons. As I say, my reason is personal for me. It is based on the fact of trying to decide what is maintenance going to look like for me. Whilst I'm not at maintenance yet, I am thinking about the overall cost kind of longer term for my maintenance and seeing, well, I've only ever been on one, weight management treatment, and I'm curious to see, could I be getting a similar level of support and results, I guess, from an alternative. So I guess that's what this next period of time is about, is kind of really seeing, well, treatment one has served me very well through my, support with my weight management team, through my doctor, through, all the work I've put in the gym in particular, with my food in particular, through the work on my headspace. For me personally, I feel that the last kind of 8.5 stone that I have lost on this journey, now is the time for a change and to see what this next phase will bring for me. So as I say, the end of next week is going to be my first go at my new treatment. I am nervous because, as we know, for the last kind of 15 months or so, I've been extremely fortunate. I've had minimal side effects, nothing that has impacted my quality of life day to day. That's something that even surprised the endocrinologist when I spoke to him. He couldn't really believe that I had minimal to no real side effects worth speaking about. And the success that I have had through my lifestyle changes as well, that have been sustained. I've never been able to lose weight and maintain weight for this amount of time. But yeah, I say I'm not on maintenance yet, but I am going to change. I'm going to see how this next phase goes for me. I will keep you up to date. I will be maintaining, of course, my lifestyle changes, my focusing on nutrition, and my focusing on movement as well, because that is extremely important part of this journey. But it is via a different route now, and a new treatment for me. So I guess moving, medications is something that can bring the risk of new side effects. Weight regain can be common, but I understand that this hopefully will be temporary if it happens. I have been following other people like Paul and some other folks, and their change of medication. And yeah, I'm feeling positive. Whilst I am nervous, I am feeling positive. So anyway, I will keep you up to date on how things are going. I do feel a bit kind of almost sentimental as well because, my treatment has been a huge part of my journey over the last 15 months and kind of trying to help educate people about the various treatments, and particularly the one I was on. And there's not a day goes by that I don't get somebody new asking me about it, and hopefully that won't change. And this change mightn't be permanent. That's something I'm very, very aware of as well. Worst case, I end up reverting. Obviously, I need to make sure I'm following the right protocols in terms of the times between treatments when you're changing them. That's really important to lean in with your healthcare provider about, in terms of the kind of dose that I move from and to and all that kind of stuff. So that's the stuff that I'm looking into, stuff that I'm exploring. And yeah, in a week's time, it'll be a new phase for me. So I will let you know how it goes.